Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. Today we are doing a pick a card on how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you and the connection and any other things that come up. So I have 3 piles for you today. I have pile 1, which is the Honest Truth Tarot 2.0 with this mandala etched selenite. Pile 2, I have the Happy Tarot with this graphic amazonite. And pile 3, we have the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann with the Eye of Shiva, which is a fossilized shell, and this one's cut into a heart shape. So take a deep breath, go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If for some reason you're feeling drawn to more than one, you could just have a message in another pile that pertains to you. These are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All situations, the whole thing might not fit completely to your situation. That's why it's a good time to use your own intuition, your own internal discernment to know what part of the messages were right for you and what parts to leave out. So again, if you feel drawn to another pile, feel free to watch it. No big deal. The timestamps will be in the description box below. Just open up the description, click on your timestamp, and it'll take you right to your place in the reading. Sometimes people also pick by the numbers that the piles end up at. They're always just random. I never intentionally do it, but a lot of times there's really cool numbers. I'm always kind of surprised. So pretty cool. So again, we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So I will leave these up for a moment, and I will see you at your pile, guys. Thanks. Hello, hello, my lovely friends for pile 1. You guys picked the selenite with this etched mandala on it. It's very beautiful. I love this so much. And we are using the Honest Truth Tarot. I got this from Etsy. It's a pretty cool deck. It's an independent deck. So we are going over how's your person currently thinking and feeling about you and the connection. I am taking reversals today. As you can see, I'm doing a mixture of shuffling, so it mixes the cards upright and down. Don't be afraid of reversals. It's strictly just information for me to understand what messages my guides are trying to convey. And I feel like it gives a little extra layer of depth in the information as well. I've had people ask, how do you get so much information out of a small spread? And that's usually how. All right, guys. Also, a little warning. I have been, my lovely daughter brought home a cold that I have now since gotten. So I apologize if there's any little sniffling or differences in my voice. I'm doing my best. All right, so let's see, pile 1. How is the person thinking, feeling about them, please? What's going on? We have a 5 of Wands. We have a Knight of Wands in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. We have the Moon. We have a 5 of Cups. We have a 2 of Cups in reverse. We have Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And the overall energy is the 2 of Pentacles. I also want to kind of clarify with some messages real quick. Power. Okay. Oh, you guys can't see those. I'm so sorry. I'll move these up a little bit. I'm sorry, this was the Six of Pentacles too, by the way. All right, I just saw the moon at the top, but it gave me a good information about that. All right, you're right. I need time for me. All right, so what is going on with your person, pile one? You know, this person, I think, is going through a hard time, but they don't want you to know. There's a sense of this person feels like you always see right through them. I'm trying to get this glare. Glare to change on these cards. Okay. But there's a sense that this person feels like they don't want you to realize this tough time that they're having about this connection. This either kind of feels more like a little bit of a separation between the two of you guys, or maybe there has just been like some friction or rift in the connection. So if you're in a very happy, committed relationship, I don't know if this is your pile. So if you felt drawn to another pile, that it might be that one. But not saying that this is bad. This is just a person that is unsure of how to move forward, unsure of what to say, unsure of how to give you what you need, and also feeling a little less than at this time. So we have a Five of Wands. I love this one with this, you know, the band-aids over the mouth making a cross, and it's clarified by our Six of Pentacles. So this person, it's almost like, maybe, I don't know if there's been a lot of fighting, and so they just got really silent because they realized that they couldn't be what you needed to be. We also have I'm coming, trust, but it's in reverse. So this person doesn't know how to move forward with this. They don't know how to make things right and bring things back into balance with you. They're just very unsure. Something has caused them to not feel their best self. They're feeling a lot of loss, a lot of regret. Maybe some harsh words were said. Maybe they said some things that they didn't mean. It says, I'm too afraid to talk, but it's in reverse. So there's a willing, like a want to communicate. There's a want to figure this out. They're trying to figure this out. Again, the overall energy of this reading is the Two of Pentacles, which is someone trying to balance things out, figure things out. So this person is just really, really very much just kind of stuck at a pause, not knowing how to handle this. Also just not wanting you to know if you're highly like in tuned with them, but then them also not knowing whether to trust their heart or their head. I feel like this person's trying to be a little more logical at this time. They don't want to admit that you were right about something. It's almost like a little bit of stubbornness, like, well, I'm standing my ground because I don't want this person to see how crushed I am by this connection not being together. We have the Two of Cups here in reverse. So this person, you know, and that's clarifying that High Priestess in reverse. So the High Priestess is all-knowing, super intuition, you know, very spiritual. With it being in reverse, it's like this person doesn't quite know how to feel about this or what to think about this, but also just doesn't want you to know, and they don't want to admit that you were right. They know that you were right about whatever this friction is, whatever this this disconnect that has come up between the two of you guys, but they don't want to admit it. The Chariot in reverse. So the Chariot, you know, is that movement forward. There may be a distance between the two of you guys physically, like different countries or a long way to go. Also, someone's car broke down. I'm not sure what that's about, but I want to throw that in there. I don't know, my guides just gave me that, but someone's having car trouble as well. Or maybe that's, I don't know if someone had a fight about not believing that someone else's car broke down. I don't know why they're giving me all that, but that's for somebody. If it's not for you, let it go. Not a big deal. And this person just like this need time for me. Like they don't want to be alone. They've taken a lot of alone time, and you may think that they want nothing to do with you. They just are very unsure on what to do. They don't know how to make a new beginning. They don't know how to trust. We have trust here upside down twice, so there could be a trust issue within this connection. This person may have a lot of trust issues in general, or there could just be that friction between the two of you guys. Chariot here, I have to give a nod to Cancer with that being here as well. Let's see what else. And I apologize, I'm going to have to take sips of water, guys, because I'm pretty... No pity needed. I'm okay. I'm a little so, and on meds that dry me out. So, but I'm good, guys. So I don't mean it like that. I'm a big kid. I will be fine. I just may have to pause here and there and do that. So, but I didn't get to do this reading last week, so I was like, I have to do this. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot of regret. There's just a lot of just feelings of like, I wish things were different. I wish things were more balanced out. I don't know how I feel. I don't know what to think. Maybe you guys are mirroring each other a lot, so that it feels very confusing. Again, heart versus head, like their heart's telling them one thing, their heartstrings are pulling them all in this one direction of love, but they're fighting that with it being in reverse. And this is why I like reversals. It kind of shows sometimes these underlining feelings and desires and pulls that this person just is like not willing to do at this time. And always remember, this is just a snapshot of current energy. Things change, people change all the time. So tarot is very, flexible. Again, current energies. But this person doesn't want to fight. So if they've gone very silent, it's because they may have said the wrong things and didn't give you what you needed. So they just feel safety in this silence between the two of you guys. But they still want to talk. There is that fear, but they still want to eventually figure this out because they have a regret about not coming forward the way that they should have, not being a little more of what you needed. Yeah, so I want to pull another deck. There's my coffee pot. All right, let's do some clarifiers with this deck. How is this person feeling? How's pile one's person feeling in their heart? Can we get their heart space, please? Oh, we have 10 of Cups. How beautiful. So this person still very much wants that happy life. You're still this option for them. You're still someone that fills their heart with so much joy, regardless of how things seem. It's very much of like, things aren't always as they seem kind of vibe here. I'm going to move these up a little bit more so you guys can see that as well. I like to have this, let me tilt this a little bit. All right. I'm a little off today, guys. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so this person just, that 10 of Cups is that happy life, that happy family. It's everything. It's everything always with this infinity symbol up here. Yeah, this person doesn't want this to be over. There is so much just welling up in their heart. There's so much regret about words. A lot of this is harsh words that they're giving me, and then them not stepping into what you needed. You may have been in a position where you needed their help on something, and they didn't come forward and do that, and it may have broke you down a little bit, and they're having a lot of regrets. And again, that might just be for a few of you guys, but this person feels like they didn't show up the way they were supposed to for you, and they have a lot of regrets. That could be an actual situation that they were being called to, like you really needed their help and they just didn't. And then, or it could just be, situationally, like overall, they just kind of just haven't shown up for you. So how else is this person feeling, please, for pile one, their heart space? Okay, so we have, these came out together. So we have a 3 of Cups. So there's this wanting to rekindle. This is a reconciliation card. It's to bring things back around. It's also, a card of celebration. It did come out with the 7 of Swords, which sometimes can be sneaky energy, but I feel like this person just is still unsure of how to express their thoughts. So they're still keeping a lot of their thoughts to themselves, and their feelings are kind of wrapped up in that. But also, Seven of Swords, I know it always gets a bad rap, but it's also a card of strategy. So this person may be trying to just figure out, in this silence, figure out how to move towards you, how to rekindle this, how to bring the fun back into this connection. It may have gotten super serious with whatever this argument or friction is, and like the fun of what you guys really had, because you guys had a really beautiful connection. They still very much feel that. I just feel like it may have just gotten out of balance with this Two of Pentacles here. And it just made this person, and then maybe all their actions just made you be like, this isn't what I need. You aren't giving me that full, Six of Pentacles is that even give and take. And, with that might have been what the fight was about them not, meeting you, or not being reciprocal to what you were giving and what you were putting in. So it's almost like you felt a little one-sided in this connection. So this person is really trying to figure this out. These two together, though, there also could have been some dishonesty around a third-party situation. That's not going to be for everybody, so if you don't know that for sure, don't take that on. But if you do, then you know what I'm talking about. So there might have been some dishonesty about an extra person or situation that they weren't being fully honest about. But that's where this regret is coming in and not showing up how you want them, or how they should have shown up for you as well. So maybe this person picked going out with friends over helping you. Wherever you needed them, it's like they chose something else, and they may have been sneaky about those actions, but you knew the truth. And that's another, this person knows that you see like right through them, and so that almost kind of freaks them out a little bit. And they don't want to admit that you're right, that you know these things. So you may have been like, well, I just know, and then they just wouldn't admit to it, right? Because they are being stubborn about that. We have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That's clarifying all of this kind of coming up. So yeah, it's like you knew where they invested their time. You knew what they were up to. You knew all those kind of things. And like they weren't being like careful with your heart, right? But they're kind of, I don't know if they may have gaslighted you a little bit about that, I don't feel like this person is malicious by any means, and take it as you will, but I feel like this person was just trying to protect themselves, or they thought like by not being fully open about something they were protecting you. I don't know. I don't feel like this person was like, I'm gonna get you, kind of energy is not what I'm getting from this person. But almost like if they lied about something, it's because they're hoping they didn't get caught, but they're just trying to ease the situation and make it less, or maybe like so they felt less bad about, so they kind of like almost tweaked the scenario so it looked less bad because they realized how bad it really was. So let's get another one over this section. So this King of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck we do have a 10 of Wands. So like this weight of balancing things out is heavy on them. But over here, like there's this unwillingness to, or not knowing how to move forward. It's very stay or should I go energy, and I kind of felt like this person was really kind of blocking out like how they felt in their heart, like they were trying to be more logical about things. So with this King of Cups in reverse, it's also this person's like trying to be like, well, how does this really work out? How do we fix things? I just don't know. So yeah, this person's just very, very much in their head and a little unsure of their footing moving forward. But I want to get some more message cards. What deck do I want to use? I feel like there was some dishonesty. So let's pull, I have 2 Hidden Truth decks. The newer one that came out, I think it's a little more harsh, but we're going to go with it, guys. So deep breath. We'll see what comes out. Let's see, what else does Pile One's person want to say? Pile One's person want to say? I have trouble with intimacy. Yeah, this person has a trouble opening up and being vulnerable in a you know, intimate kind of situation. For someone could actually have some issues there, but I think this person just has a hard time being vulnerable and open up. Maybe that's where this dishonesty came in from. I do love you. This person still has a lot of love for you. Like I said, you're their like 10 of cups. You're their happy life, happy family, happy everything. I don't want to know. Not too funny that the High Priestess in reverse and that pops up and them like being stubborn about you being right or you knowing. So there's something they don't want to know about. Maybe like you told them all these things about your connection and they just kind of just blew it off because they're just not used to coming from their heart space. This person is. And even though we did get the Cancer here, and that's very watery emotional, but I just feel like this person has their head in the sand. And with this child here, there may be like some childhood wounds around being seen and being heard as a child as well from this person. So if they, you know, had an issue when they were a kid and they had a parent that they went to that disregarded their feelings and stuff like that. So this person never fully learned to express their feelings, or when they felt like when they did, they weren't heard. So then what was the point? So this person may have a little bit of an avoidant attachment style. They just avoid expressing their feelings because it just never served them growing up. And that's kind of how it's a learned behavior that they can unlearn, but it will take some conscious effort. I can be myself with you though, but they do feel very comfortable with you. Even though they have a hard time being vulnerable, you're probably someone that they opened up to the most, like almost like you were like, and this may be a scenario like where you felt like you were finally getting somewhere with this person, like things were going good, things were opening up, and then they like almost like pulled back like majorly because it's very, very, it's tied in subconsciously for this person to like hold their feelings to themselves because it just causes hurt and pain. But they do, like when they are open with you, they do really feel like you appreciate them for who they are. All right, let's pull one or two more before I end this. I'm getting very dry mouth. I have too much to lose. So, you know, they're afraid of losing something. They probably could be afraid of losing you all the way around. That's that regret kind of energy. And I find you so attractive. So they're still very attracted to you. You are like such a beautiful light in their life. They don't want to lose you. They just have some stuff to work through. So I'm going to pull a guidance message for you guys, one or two, just in the time being, because I do feel like this is slightly a separation, but this could just be overall information. We're actually going to pull 3 different cards for guidance. So for pile 1, what do they need to know or focus on or understand for guidance, please? See it as a blessing in disguise. Pain, sadness, disappointment, etc. gradually go away as time passes. You are able to see and feel what happened from a different perspective. You have grown as a person because of what was. It was worth it. So, you know, see this connection as a blessing in disguise. You know, although like pain is the greatest teacher. It's not fun when we're going through it, but you know, it is a great teacher. So what else? Pile 1, please. Third eye chakra. I see the wisdom of my higher self and apply this wisdom in my life. So you guys did get High Priestess here, and I felt like you guys are very tapped and tuned in. So lean into any like, you know, lean into any like, you know, messages you're getting intuitively. Very trust that, and trust that you are wise and your higher self knows what's up, basically. And then kind of for a self-care, these are shine cards, and I totally forgot I had them, and I felt guided to pull them out for our guidance. So what else for pile 1? Let's see. Whew. Says, believe in yourself, unleash your inner unicorn. So you guys are really being called to really tap in at this time to your own intuition, to your own powers, to your own uniqueness and magicalness. We do have some butterflies in the card and a unicorn, so that might be a nod for somebody, but I do definitely feel like this is a pile where a lot of very spiritual and tuned people are. So yeah, in that time period, just trust the divine, trust yourself, trust the process, and understand that this is all happening as it should. I know that's not always fun to hear, but yeah, so there you go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me here, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. I am doing personal readings again, so if you're interested in that information, feel free to email me at ajourneyinlight@gmail.com. That information's also in the description box as well. So again, thank you guys so very much, and I'll see you guys in a future reading. Bye, pal one. Sitting there where I'm cleaning up, I'm just trying to get everything straight, and I've seemed to misplace a deck. What did I do with those cards? There. Okay. Really talking much in between, guys, because I am pretty under the weather, but I'm okay. So sorry. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for Pile 2. You guys picked the Graphic Amazonite, and we're using the Happy Tarot. So this is a little bit more fun deck, so we'll see how it goes. I don't usually use this in love readings, but I figured, hey, why not? We can add some fun to these readings. So we are going over how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you, and the connection, and anything going on with them. I am a little sick, so I apologize for any coughing and drinking of water that I do between this, but this is life, man. So, all right. General reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I am doing personal readings, so if anyone's interested in information on that, please email me at ajourneyinlight@gmail.com, and that's in the description box as well. So what card is this? So we have a Six of Cups in reverse. I am taking reversals. We have a Seven of Wands. We have Eight of Swords in reverse. We have a Nine of Swords. Okay. We have a Five of Cups. The Hermit. Four of Wands, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Oh no, this is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Overall energy is the Tower in reverse. Okay. So your person is sad, a little anxious. They're going through some stuff, so they might be a little bit quieter in this connection. They could be going within, they could be resisting some change here too with this Tower in reverse, and under that we have the Moon. So this person could be afraid of changing, but things are going to be forced on them. I know the Tower is a scary card, but it's just needed change, and sometimes that's forced upon us. I feel like they're trying to fight against this change that is needed. Yeah, They're just fearful of being seen. They really are. So, okay, so we have 6 of Cups in reverse clarified by our 5 of Cups. So this person could feel a very strong soul tie, soul connection to you. They're very sad about something not working out their way. They're very focused on like a breakup. This also could be, this person may also be dealing with some other heavy emotional stuff about somebody else. That might just be for one person, so if that doesn't fit, don't make it fit, please. But this person's just very sad, but I'm getting that there's somebody out there that their situation, this person, like, maybe this is a friend that you really care about and you want things to develop more. Again, might just be a one-person scenario, but it's for somebody, so let's just hear it out. And this person, you may be helping them through a hard time, a hard breakup. And it's very, very kind, you know. So, so yeah, just had to throw that out there. Okay. Hopefully I can move on. Sometimes my guides give me a message and they will not let me move on unless I say it. And I get that it's just for one person, but hopefully that person appreciates it. But, you know, so, but for everyone else, let's go back to that. So there is a sense of sadness about something not working out, emotion related, heart related. This could be, for some of you guys may have turned your back on this person, like, no, and they kind of feel like they've really missed out and they really are regretting it. So there's a heavy sense of regret revolving around like this love, this past kind of love. Some of you guys could be childhood friends, those kind of things. We move into the 7 of Swords clarified by the Hermit, or 7 of Wands clarified by the Hermit. So 7 of Wands is that endurance card. It's that willing to fight for anything. But this feels like a very internal battle. This person may not have expressed these things that they want to fight for you because they're very like keeping things to themselves. This person feels like they're the type of person that's like slow and steady, has to take a while to figure things out. We do have the Virgo card here. So they're just really trying to figure this out. This person is coming out of limiting beliefs. So 8 of Swords is all being stuck by your own restrictions in your head. So I feel like this person actually is daydreaming about things being differently with you guys. We have the 4 of Wands here. So that's about celebration. That's a commitment. That's, you know, marriage. That, you know, is a fun time. So this person may be shifting their views about being traditional or things that held them up. A view of theirs that they had about this connection not working out. They may have voiced that, but in their head, they're like daydreaming about it actually working out. They might say like, well, I don't see how this can work. We're too different, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, at the same time, like, I don't know, I've never read this card this way, but I just keep seeing this person like their favorite pastime is to daydream about you guys, but I don't see them making a lot of action towards it. This person is very worried about how to move forward in this connection. So this may, for some of you guys, be a connection that is non-traditional, or this person is fearful about how they're seen in this connection. There may be something that's holding them back. It's very interesting energy. Like, I'm getting a lot of very specific messages, but I'm trying to keep it a little more because I don't want to cut some people out of here. But there could be some issue, or I'm just going to say it. So there could be, for some of you guys, because this is coming in pretty strong, like a same-sex kind of situation that maybe this person has never been out before. But again, that situation could look a little differently, but that's coming up. So this person is just afraid of coming to you the way they want to. So this little Knight of Cups here, like, wants to come after this, wants to go after this situation, but there's so much fear about how to move forward. And it's something about they're afraid of being seen and what this connection could do to their life. That's the change that they are afraid of. So this person, there's just some sort of situation between the two of you guys that maybe not traditional, or maybe this person isn't available. There's something that they're afraid that if they come through, if they really show their true colors, if they really tell you how they feel, if they tell you that they dream about you all the time, that their world is going to come crashing down, and they're trying everything not to allow that to happen. Wow, okay. There's so many little scenarios there. So again, that situation is going to look a little differently for everybody, so take it as it will, but it's something about this connection could shatter their whole ground, their whole foundation. If they're finally honest, they finally come through the way they want to. So instead they do nothing. So it's probably very frustrating for you guys. Behind the scenes, this person may be a little more open with you, but I feel like out in the public, they haven't been as open with their heart, that they keep it all under wraps, but they do feel really guilty about that. They do feel bad about not being able to be the person that you want them to be. So they internalize that a lot. They kind of fight against it, but there is a shift though. There is a shift on their mentality. When they go into this dream state, like when they daydream, like this person spends a lot of time thinking about you guys, a lot of times thinking about how this connection would work. It does cause them anxiety, sleepless nights, that kind of stuff. But there is some sort of shift going on, that because they can almost dream it, so they can almost see it, but they're just not quite there. So that's just kind of where this person's sitting. I'm going to pull some kind of more clarifier message cards from the tarot, or the Hermit Tarot, which are message cards based off of the tarot cards. So let's see, let's get some clarifiers going on here. More clarifiers for this. So what is this first little thing about? Section. You're so very special. Yeah, this person like almost like denies the fact that you are like home to them, but they feel so bad about not stepping into that because you are so very, very special to them. All right, what are they internalizing here? What is this fight? There's someone else. It's in the reverse, so it's like they don't want to, I don't know if you're in another situation, but it's something they can't quite face. They can't face this third party situation. So when I say that, third party situation can be another person, but it can be a situation. It's that block. It's like they don't know how to, they internalize like how to get past this, how to like fight against this, stand up for what they want. Like this is about standing your ground, but they, instead of actually like doing something about it, they just go within, because they're just unsure of how to handle this extra situation, whatever that may be. Okay, let's see, what are these limiting beliefs that are switching and daydreaming, or what are they daydreaming about? What information can we get about this? I want to start a family with you. It's still blocked, but that's what they daydream about. Like they, whatever this is, that they feel like they can't have a family with you. Again, it's just a limiting belief. They're moving out of it. Why they daydreaming, but they're daydreaming about starting a family with you. And it's still not something they're actively going for with it being in reverse, but it's definitely there. That's this daydream. Like this person actually like literally dreams about you in a family. Maybe this is a situation where you guys both have your own families, like a blended family kind of thing. But they daydream heavy about it. What is this person anxious about moving forward with their heart? Why does this person feel so anxious? I think we should see other people. So maybe their lack of coming forward has made you see somebody else. They're a little, afraid of you actually going into another relationship. This is what they're anxious about. So I think that they're afraid of losing you because they can't show up for you the way that they need to, because they're so afraid of, this Tower. So can we get clarification, a little more clarification on this Tower? Do you even care? So yeah, their world is shattered. They're afraid that you don't care, because they're not stepping up the way, whatever the situation is. Again, I know I've said that 80 times. It looks a little different for all of you guys. It's definitely very interesting. I want to get some more clarifiers about, handshake, you guys. What is in this person's heart space? Like what is in their heart of hearts about the situation? Any other thing we can get information on? 10 of Wands, like they're almost ready to let go of whatever this is that's weighing them down. They are in their heart really contemplating like dropping this heaviness. And I don't think it's dropping you guys, it's dropping whatever this extra thing is, this thing that keeps you guys apart, this thing that causes interference. Like they're ready to let that go. Oh, we have the Lovers. So yeah, that's another, soul level connection. We have Six of Cups. We have the Lovers here. So this is that soul tie, that soul level connection, that feeling of home in their heart. They know like you're their one, like you're a compliment to them, in their heart of hearts. So what else? Eight of Pentacles. They are still a little afraid, with it being like how this would work out in their heart. They want this family with you, but it's like they're a little fearful of how much work that would take, like how much it would take to shift and move this stuff to get to this fantasy life. They really, really like, gosh, this person has a great imagination. But in reality, when it comes to it, they're like, I don't know if I can do all that. Like it's a lot of work. Not saying it's impossible. So it's almost easier for them to just daydream about it than actually do it. They find a lot of joy in that. A lot of, it's like almost like their escape. Like they might be in a situation that they're very unhappy, and like their escape is to like think about you. Like that's when they get to like not worry about all the reasons why this would be so hard. But when they get into like reality, and in their heart, they're like, oh, can I do all this work? Not saying that they won't. It's just, it is heavy on their heart. And then the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So not knowing how to make that new start, and being fearful of you having a new start with somebody else is also in their heart very, very much, especially with this. I think we should see other people, that it's something they're afraid of. They're afraid of losing you because they realize that you are like the total package. You're like all that and then some, especially in their their daydreams. So this person does have a lot of fear about losing you. And they want to be able, we have a Six of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck here. So they want to be able to reciprocate your love. Maybe you've been very caring, very open, very generous with this person, and they want to give this back to you. In this weird in between, because I feel like this isn't a connection where you guys are constantly talking or anything like that. They're worried that you don't even care anymore because they weren't able to show up for you the way you needed them to show up. Let's get some more message cards. I'm feeling this person feels very lovey. Actually, I don't think I've ever used this deck, so I'm a little nervous about this. I don't normally get a little scandalous on my channel, and there's some interesting stuff in here, but I'm feeling called, so I'm doing it because this person's so daydreamy. So this is the Cupid's Desire love messages. Again, I don't think I've ever used this on my deck or on my channel. I can't lose you, babe. Yeah, this person is afraid of losing you. I just want to hear the sound of you laughing. Enjoy. Like they enjoy their time with you. They want to just make you laugh. They want to be more playful. They want to be more lighthearted. And something about this connection feels very serious. Cake, bringing you what you want to satisfy your appetite. So they want to satisfy your appetite in all kinds of ways. You drive me wild. So you drive this person crazy. I think they have so much fun just daydreaming about this life together. Maybe you do that as well. I know I said this was kind of a racy deck. Nothing really racy has come out. Let's see. We'll pull a couple more. I feel like I have to show them. What else is pile two's person daydreaming about? When we kiss, my whole body comes alive. Electricity. Either like when you guys have kissed, like it's very electric, or for some of you guys, there may be a distance in this. So you guys may have not actually ever been able to be together in person. Maybe that's what this limiting belief is. Like everything would have to move, because for some reason I'm feeling like this person just daydreams about kissing you and making out with you, and just knowing how electric that would be, or being so curious about the electricity between the two of you guys. I'm having personal problems right now, and it's taking a lot of my attention. So this person does have extra stuff going on. There's a lot of fears about, something. So they are a little stressed. I miss our conversations and the sound of your voice. This person really likes your voice. There's something about your voice that just hits it for them. They love the sound of you laughing, the sound of your voice. There's something about in your verbal communications. So there might be a lot of messaging and stuff. That's also why I feel like maybe you guys are like at a long distance kind of thing. Like I feel like you guys communicate a lot through like a voice message or on phone calls or something like that, or even like FaceTime or something. So let's see, what else? Audacity. I know I have no right to be jealous of you being with somebody else, but I am. This popped up, you know, the seeing other people. This person is definitely has a jealous streak. They don't want you with someone else. They want you, but they realize that they haven't been able to show up for you. So it's just like almost inevitable because you are such a great person. This person's like, oh, I want you and I don't want you to be with anybody else, but I can't really have you because whatever, XYZ. I'm tired of being lonely, or I'm tired of feeling alone without you. I just want to be with you. There's another card stuck in here. I'm too afraid to talk to you. The Hermit Tarot card that got stuck in there somehow. So that wanted to come out. So there is a little bit of fear of being this open about all their feelings and all their daydreams and stuff like that. I feel like there's a racy card in here that wants to come out. But maybe my guides are being nice to me because they don't want me to blush too much. Round 2. Don't fall asleep yet. I'm not done with you. I want more. So this person wants to keep going around. Also, like there might be that difference of like locations. Like maybe there's a difference of like time zone difference where like one of you guys falls asleep before the other, probably you. This person is like, no, don't fall asleep. Like I want more. Like they're not done. They want to keep going. They want to go back at it. And then for others of you, they really want to go to Pound Town again. I am a nerd. Helpless. I can't help it even if I wanted to. I'm in love with you. So this person, has a lot of feels. You know, they don't know what to do with it all. This situation, not sure what it is, guys, but sending you love for that. I do want to pull some advice cards. So since, this kind of feels like an in-between-esque kind of thing. So let's pull, I'm going to pull 3 different decks of things. So what all does pile 2 need for guidance or advice in this connection or the time being? Be in the now moment. Change, growth, and expansion all happen in the now. Breathe, relax, be mindful of your thoughts, let go of the past, let go of expectations. So, as much as this person daydreams, you might daydream about them too. So you're kind of being guided to kind of just be in the present, stay here now, don't get too caught up in past things or didn't go right and too caught up in like all the expectations of the future, and just try to be here now. Let's pull another card. So pile 2s, guidance and advice, please. Release what doesn't serve you, or I release what doesn't serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. So if you're holding on, again, you had let go of the past, let go of expectations. So there's a need to release something here. For you guys, take that as you will, but there's something that will make you feel better for your highest good to release. And then we'll pull a shine card and see what's the advice here for pile 2, please. Oop, you guys got 2. So surround yourself with your soul tribe. So lean into your friends at this time and then celebrate yourself. You deserve it. Yay! So maybe buy yourself some flowers, buy yourself something new, hang out with your friends. Just really like do things that light you up in this time being, so if this connection feels heavy or you get caught up in your thoughts, because again, there might be a lot of mirroring going on here with anxieties and stuff about how this will work out. Just try to focus on yourself, release what doesn't serve you. If that anxiety, if you have it as well, or you're feeling theirs, always just release that. Like if for some reason you guys are picking up each other's energy, that's not yours to carry. I know you care about this person, but you can go, I release anything that's not mine, doesn't serve me, any energy that I've picked up or I'm feeling from somebody else. Let that go, because you can't fix them. So just make sure you're here in the present moment. So pile 2, I hope this helped. I hope this gave you some insight. As always, I appreciate you guys being here with me. I am doing personal readings, so feel free to email me for information at ajourneyinlight@gmail.com about that. And I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Clean up. I know I ask questions in between, but I really don't feel too well, guys. Not that I need anyone's pity. I'm okay. I just trying to conserve. any extra energy for this reading because I didn't get to do it last week. So I wanted to make sure I got it done today for you guys. Little deck. You're going to go over there now. Get some water. Decongestants dry you out like a mofo, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked the Eye of Shiva, which is a fossilized shell. I love this little guy. It also has another name, but I forget. All right, so we are going over how is your person currently feeling and thinking about you and the connection, anything else that comes up. I am a little sick, guys, so I apologize for any coughing, sniffling, or water drinking. But I didn't get to do this last week because my kids are sick and they gave it to me. So I wanted to make sure I got it done. No sympathy needed. I'm fine. Just annoying. All right. So always remember these are general readings. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's a beautiful time to use your own intuition, your own discernment. And I am taking reversals. Don't be afraid of those. Strictly information and a way from my guides to help me understand a message. So Judgment, Nine of Cups. How's this person currently thinking and feeling? Three of Pentacles. Sorry, we have Nine of Cups in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Swords. Clarify Judgment, please. Moon. Clarify Nine of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Clarify Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and Five of Pentacles. Overall energy is Queen of Wands here. There is a major chemistry and fire between the two of you guys in this connection. There's some interesting stuff going on in the middle, but I do need to point that out. There's a lot of like passion and energy and connection and confidence and something so beautiful when you guys are together. There's so much light, there's so much beauty, there's so much just freaking fire coming off of this. Like, I mean, like, whoa. Like, whoa. But we do have a Knight of Swords in this card deck. He's running away, so that might be pertinent as well. So it's almost like someone can't stand the fire, like can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Just popped into my head, like something about this connection may cause this person to like run a little bit or be a little freaked out by the intensity of this connection. Yeah, that's if I could describe this group right now, it'd be intense. And that's not a bad thing, just intense. So we're starting, oh, okay. Never mind. I'm going to pull some message cards. I feel a little guided to pull message cards for each of these. Bear with me, guys. Hope everyone is doing well. Okay. Words do hurt. You make me want to do bad things. Reach out. Let me hold you. I think so, yes. Bottom of the deck. Okay. So this judgment coming in, this awakening, this, you know, these are both kind of cards of like dark night of the soul. So this person could be going through an awakening, a spiritual awakening. You guys could have triggered that within each other. It's very kind of in the mix is kind of the way that it's going down. So something that you may have said may have really struck a chord with them, even if you really didn't mean to. So basically I'm hearing just trigger. Like you have triggered this person to really see themselves, to really look at themselves, to really reflect on what the things that they've done, how they've done their life so far. I don't feel like until they met you that they led life with passion. It's kind of like they're just like I'm just going through life. But like you set this fire in them. You set their soul on fire. And I think it was a lot for this person. They might not have known how to take it. It's almost like they fight against it a little bit. We do have this Knight of Swords like running away. Like I think he's just like I'm out of here. Which Knight of Swords, he could be jumping on his bike to get you in the middle of the night, but something about it just makes me feel like he was just like, whoa, I don't know what to do. He or she, whatever. But because there's so much passion and fire and intensity, like almost like you guys have to take a deep breath after you communicate or even like are near each other. It's almost like, oh, that was intense. But so you kind of, I don't think you were intentionally mean, but these words that you've said, these things you've pointed out, these truths that you've unlocked for them, so weird. I have a lock on, like this is a roll top desk. It doesn't work anymore, but there's a lock, and for whatever reason, my guides are like circling this lock. So it's like, I know that you guys can't see that, but they just keep like showing me this lock. So you're like, have unlocked something in them. You've like turned the key on this awakening within them, this truth about their own like inner self. Like they probably have, never allowed themselves to really like, open up and be who they truly need to be. And something about your connection really has let them do that or start to do that. We do have the moon in reverse. So actually, no, yeah. So like they're getting past their fears of being truly who they are meant to be here. So 9 of Cups in reverse, clarified by our 4 of Pentacles. So there is a sense that, they may be trying to like hold on to this wish, this almost like this, I just heard misery loves company. Like before you, this person, again, that humdrummy kind of life, that they're going through it. They liked their life and there's nothing wrong with it. But they're almost holding on to like this life that's less than grand when it could be grand. Like you've shown them like that life can be like amazing, and like you're probably way more positive than they are. They could be a little pessimistic. Not putting this person down. It's just like this is what this person knew. Like their whole life just got shifted by this intensity of your guys' connection, and how you are may be very different than how they are, like how you approach life, how you view your own issues, all the things you've gone through. Like you may have gone through equally like bad stuff, childhood stuff, as this person, but they kind of took it and went negative with it, and you took it and like accelerated your life, right? So it's like almost like you showed them a different way to be, but they're still grasping onto their old way. Like, so that might be if they did kind of take a turn and run from this connection, it's because they're like, well, feels safer over here. I feel more comfortable not just letting it all out, right? Like they're finding safety in like holding on to a past, but they do like feel very intensely drawn to you. You make me want to do bad things. That, kind of devil energy, those toxic kind of energies. So this person could have some toxic traits around love or sexuality, or as in like, trying to figure out how to word this because I don't think this is bad. Just maybe like you're more soulful and more like loving with intimate reactions, and maybe they kind of were more detached and intimate situations in the past. And something about your guys' connection is so on point. I feel like the eye contact is super intense, so it might just be a lot for this person. So this 3 of Pentacles, you guys, there could be some separation here because it's in reverse. So something that you guys probably like worked together, you worked well together. With it being in reverse, I'm feeling like this person, like you're not necessarily in contact, but they do want to reach out. They do kind of reminisce. They do feel that soul level connection here with the 6 of Cups. they do kind of reminisce and think about all these things, but also something about you has brought up childhood wounds and like rethinking their whole life. Like you've, again, flipped this person upside down. But they do want to reach out. They want to work things out. They want to figure things out with you. They're just not quite sure how to do that because there has been a rift in this. So 4 of Swords here clarified by that 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, they go within. They're not sure what to do. I love this card because she actually like has taken like her heart. It's still in a string connected to her, but it's outside her body. Like, I'm just going to put this over here. I'm just not going to deal with these messy things called emotions right now. And I'm just going to sleep on this for a little bit. I'm just going to take a break because there's so much like pain and abandonment with this person. Oh, okay. I have to show you guys this. So this right here, can you guys see that? This is what my guides were showing me, this little like lock, like you've unlocked them. So maybe this separation has unlocked this in them, or realizing that they have a lot of abandonment wounds. But how, I've never even noticed that was there. Oh, and the key's here too. So I just had a moment. But so yeah, so like you're like the lock, like you've opened the lock. You've also opened the door on all their abandonment issues, all their stuff. Again, right now they're kind of just like, I'm not gonna deal with that. Let's just keep my heart outside of myself. But they want to hold you. They want to be passionate with you. They really are missing you. They feel a little left out in the cold. They don't know what to do with all these feelings. There's just a lot going on with this person, but I definitely feel very like Dark Night of the Soul kind of vibe, or just an awakening, or realizing that their life they've lived thus far has not been as fulfilling as life looks with you. Someone just knocked on my door. I'm sure it's a delivery of some sort. So I apologize for that, guys. But I'm not answering it. Anyways, so yeah, just life has been less than, like you have set a fire in them, like you've shown them and how you do things, how you live your life. You know, again, I feel like they may have run, but like the success of this connection will overtake all of it. They will come back in. I think so, yes. So this person is kind of a card of maybe, like in between. Oh, and then we have, I'm in so much pain. So this person is having a hard time, and love is the answer. So if you are not speaking to this person at all, they are dealing with a lot, but I feel like these are lessons that they need to go through. You can't fix this for them. I feel like a lot of you guys probably here are very empathetic. So it's like, we want to help, we want to fix, but you can't. Like, they have to go through all this. Like, they have to learn their lessons. They have to fix all these things from their childhood themselves. They can't do it with you. So with the 3 of Pentacles, another message just came up about that, about like, they have to work on their own. Like, you can't fix this for them. Like, they have to mend all this. I just realized these women have, they're like knitting, right? So it's almost like mending something. Like, they have to mend their own scars by themselves, as much as they do want to reach out to you for help. But they know that you would understand. They know that you get it. They've heard your story. Maybe you told them your story, your background, and they were quiet about it, but really they're inside, they were like, oh my gosh, that's like almost identical to me, but look what, like, and then this almost a shame came out with that. And this, again, maybe just specific to somebody, like a shame came up with that. Like, well, why didn't I handle that the way that they handled it? Look at everything they've done. Look at how open their heart is, and mine is so closed off. So there's just a lot that this person's just sorting through. And again, if they did run away from this connection, it's only because you shed so much light on all these things and they just weren't sure how to take it. But I feel like they are in the middle of that. They're just working through it. You know, they're leaving their heart out of their chest. But any other insights to how this person is feeling about pile 1, please? Ace of Pentacles. They do want a new beginning with you. They do want a fresh start. They do want to, you know, do things differently. We have 9 of Cups in reverse again, though. So there is a sense of like, maybe feeling like you aren't everything, or they aren't everything that you deserve. Like, they feel less than you. Like, they might not be your wish fulfilled. I don't know if there's anyone else in your life that they may have been like, well, why aren't you with them? Like, they realize that they're not at your level. So what if like you don't pick them? What if they're not your wish fulfilled? This person just needs to work through all these things, but these are just things coming up in their head. 7 of Cups. Yeah, this person's just constantly thinking, a little confused. daydreamy kind of thing, but you're one of their options. So you definitely cycle through their head a lot. And that's what makes them want to reach out and you know, change things or bring things into balance here. But I just feel like instead of dealing with that, it's more comfortable for them to just put those messy feelings aside. I think this card says so much. They just really just don't want to deal with their heart right now. Just like no heart, because their heart makes them feel like this, makes them feel abandoned. But they do want to hold you. You know, they are missing you very much. Let's see if we can get any more about that. Page of Pentacles. So they do want to offer you some sort of tangible thing. I really feel like they are missing you, but they don't know what to say or how to say it. Bottom of the deck, we did have 8 of Pentacles. So that involves, you know, working. Like they could be focusing on work, but also like fixing this childhood wound that they have with this yellow that's kind of running up through here. Reminds me of like a childhood wound. It's going to take some work. And so right now they're just kind of in that pause because wow, they do want to love. They do. And then we have 4 of Swords again. So, you know, and it's right through here, or right through this sacral chakra kind of color. So all those childhood wounds are usually between like solar plexus and sacral chakra, all that kind of like could be a mother wound, could have some issues with a mom. But yeah, they have so much love for you. They're trying to figure this out, but they're just at a pause. They're healing. There could be actually some sickness with Hangman. Sometimes can mean like actual physical healing as well. But they're needing to put work on healing this wound of theirs, and they're just working on that. Again, this person is they could be emotionally unavailable or have been emotionally available with you before because they have very much keep their heart outside their body. I want to pull a couple message cards. Feeling this deck. Let's see. What does pile 3's person want to say, please? Pile 3's person want to say. My heart longs for you and only you. Yeah, that you're very special to this person. You are so loved and will always be loved by me. You know, they do have a big like love for you. They just feel connected even if they can't make sense of it. I am in awe of you and your love. Yeah, this person is like almost amazed at how beautiful your heart is, especially after hearing, I don't know why I keep saying that, but I feel like it's very big. Like you opened up and were vulnerable with this person about the stuff you went through, and they're so in shock that they may have assumed that you had this easy life because you have such a beautiful big heart, and they were in shock that you went in through so much stuff, and yet here you are handing out more love, and all they can do is close theirs off. I will always love you. Wow. So this person definitely feels a lot of love for you. Feels like they always will. I don't know where, I don't feel like they're shifting as much right now, to be honest with you guys. So this person is healing. This person needs to heal. So there may be some more patience here. Like, I don't think this wish is coming true. This fulfillment is coming through just yet, especially with these two of these 9 of Cups in reverse. Is like that wish fulfilled. It's just, it's not time. It's not time yet. Let's pull a couple more, and then I'm going to pull advice and guidance cards for you guys. You'll forever be in my heart. This keeps coming up. Wow. Okay. This person, like, you are extremely special to this person. My love for you is eternal. There will only ever be you. Wow. Okay. This is a big deck, and all these cards are coming up are like the same message over and over. Okay, one more, and then we'll pull some guidance. My soul longs for every part of you. Man, this person is all about you and then some. Like, they are just, but yeah, they're not dealing with it with that 4 of Swords there. I'm trying to grow spiritually to meet you where you're at. Wow. So yeah, we did have that dark night of the soul. This person may have not been into any of this stuff. Like, if you were, obviously you're watching tarot, so you might be a little more open, but you could be full on, like, maybe you're a healer. You could be like, do your own spiritual practices. It could be your job, or they know all this about you. And maybe that was something that they're like, oh, well, that's not my thing. And they're growing. They want to be as you, like, you're very inspiring to this person. And then I regret playing games with your heart. So yeah, oh, you are my sunshine. So it's like, you're the sunshine. They felt like the rain cloud, and I'm so lonely without you. Wow. Okay. It's so beautiful, guys. All right. So let's get some guidance on the in-between for pile 3. Can we get some guidance, please? The divine plan. What is meant for you will always find you. Let the divine plan unfold just like it was planned at the beginning. So that's a card of surrendering and allowing this to unfold as it's supposed to, and just trusting. Let's pull another one. Don't doubt. If you doubt, you are telling the universe that you don't believe in the divine plan. You guys got divine plan twice. And divine timing. Surrender. Let go. You just got to let it unfold. Just do your own thing, my friend. We're going to pull a couple more cards about that. You are one. In your heart and the energies, you are always connected to your beloved. You are one. You are already in union in the fish dimension. Okay, so let's pull some other cards real quick. Other guidance and advice for pile 3, please. Balance. I understand and embrace opposing forces in life that brings about balance. So this is, balancing your light and shadow. Like if you have any other, you've unlocked some shadow sides of them that they're working on. Make sure you're doing that yourself. Make sure you're bringing yourself into balance. We all have light and dark. We all have to work through that. If you deny your shadow, like if you're like, I'm a light worker, everything's positive, that's not the full picture. There's nothing wrong with the shadow. You got to embrace that, and you got to work through that, work through your own little issues, and just make sure you're staying in balance with yourself and with this connection. If you've been giving way too much thought, time, and energy into this connection, pull back. They got to do their own stuff. They have to work it on their own. You can't fix them. So just pull back and balance things out within yourself. Third eye chakra. I see the wisdom of my higher self and apply this wisdom in my life. So yeah, so just trust. We have a lot of purple again here with that divine color. Trust that it's all going to work out, and just focus on yourself and your higher self and what you need. Let's pull a shine card of pile 3. Where do they need to shine, please? Nourish your body with high vibe and energy. So, this kind of shows like a green shake kind of thing. There's lots of fruits and vegetables, high vibey foods. Make sure you're treating your body very, very well, with putting high vibe, moving your body, things like that. Maybe this is a nod to somebody going and getting like a green smoothie from somewhere, or a shake with all the yummy nutrients in it, or juicing of some sort. Stop judging and start loving. So if you're being judgmental of anyone else, extend love instead, but also of yourself. Like if you're judging yourself, if you're being hard on yourself, just start don't need to be mad at yourself about this person or the situation. Just start loving yourself, because you're such a loving, big-hearted being. You deserve to give that to yourself. You've always given it to this person. Balance it out and bring it back to yourself. So one more. Stay away from drama today. So if there's any chance for drama, gossip, you're being guided just to back up, just stay out of it. Let it, just almost observe it, and don't be in the middle of it. So pile 3, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you some insight. As always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye guys.